What is going on, guys? This is SK here, and I'm really excited to bring you guys this video because this is our team presentation or draft analysis for the TBU for the Dungannon Typhlosions, hopefully your season 2 champions. And I'm really excited because I'm just gonna tell you now, guys, that I didn't get sniped nor even once during this draft. I got all the ones in all the rounds that I wanted, to be honest, and that's what makes me more excited about this, because I actually built a team that I really wanted to build. So before this draft, I was bouncing out different ideas, and I still didn't know how the draft system would go. But then when I learned that we do have a different draft system than the other leagues. For example, our Pokemons are divided in different tiers, not from Smogon tier, our own tiers, and we do have to draft in the first 6 rounds. We have to draft one Pokemon from the S, A, B, C, D, and E tier, all in order. So this kind of makes the draft a little more difficult to build around, especially if you like me and you have like 5th pick. So you really don't know what's gonna fall to you. So you can really plan around one Pokemon. So what I started to do was looking into the tiers, and at first I wanted to build around the Excadrill and get a Sandcore, but I knew that the Skyrander wanted to draft Sand at the time, because I know how he loves his FOF, so I couldn't really afford to go Excadrill and then lose either Hippowdon or Tyranitar, because Tyranitar was in the A tier, and the A tier had a lot of good Firemons and Anti-Arcanine, Infernape that I really wanted. And I was definitely gonna get one of those 3, that's for sure. So I didn't want to get Tyranitar, I wanted to get Hippowdon, but I know that Skyrander does love Hippowdon, so I dropped the Sand idea. And what I did was, okay, something that I lacked in the LBA was hazard control and good defense. So I'm gonna try and build around Skarmory, because Skarmory will definitely fall to me in the 5th round. So I started building around Skarmory, and this was the first Pokemon that we picked. Skarmory is basically the best Pokemon with hazard control, in my opinion. He can set up spikes, stealth rocks, he has default, amazing type with still flying, he has a lot of resistance, only weak to fire and the electric, I was gonna say thunder, and the electric, and it has its own recover, which is even better for me, although it does make him weak to ground and fighting when I use Roost. But if I do use Roost in the right times, I won't be weakened by those types, so this is really good for me. And one thing that maybe Skarmory is not that good is, if for example, I don't think I do set up my hazards, and I do have to defog the hazards on my side later on. I will unfortunately get rid of my own hazards, which is kind of unfortunate, but if I do let Skarmory live as long as it can, I might set up them again, so it's not all that bad. But Skarmory was our first pick, and his name will be Ice Carly. I don't know, I was looking for names, and I just remembered for some reason an old show that used to go on Nickelodeon called iCarly, so Ice Carly it is. But going into the A tier, now here I was really worried about if I could get my Pokemon or not. But we do got Infernape. Now I was 8th pick for the A tier, so I was really worried about, because Infernape is one of the best Pokemon in this format, and I was worried that people would go for it, but they didn't go, and Infernape fell to me, and it is amazing. It's probably one of the best in this format. Amazing versatility, 108 speed, which is really amazing. It can be an awesome anti-elite Pokemon if I want. Mixed attacker. It has setup on both spectrums, Nasty Plot and Swords. I do think he also gets Vacuum Wave, so priority on both sides as well. It's amazing. Hazards as well with Stealth Rocks. It has, if I want a defensive Infernape, for some reason it does get Slack Off. I don't think I'll ever run that though, but who knows. It also has priority, as I said, and just an amazing one. And his name will be Songoku. Oh yeah, powerful name, I love it. You guys probably already heard his name, but it's amazing, and I really hope Infernape will be one of our MVPs. Not the top MVP, because that will be for one of our latest picks, but definitely one of the tops in my team. So round B came around, and I knew who I wanted. There was one Pokemon that I really wanted this tier. I mean, there was two Pokemon, but I was pretty sure I could get the one that I really wanted, and that is none other than and this pick really is a bit controversial, but I pick Cresselia. I know most people hate already my draft, but Cresselia and Skarmory, it's all part of a plan because I know what I wanted with this team, and you guys will see at the end of the when you see all my team, you guys will see why I wanted Skarmory and Cresselia. Now Cresselia is amazing, awesome bulk on both sides, 120 HP, 120 defense, and 130 special defense with a speed of 85, which is really nice. Outspeeds the likes of Mega Venusaur and all the, I can't remember any Pokemon that can outspeed loads of Pokemon, but still 85 base speed is really amazing. It has I can run stuff like Calm Mind Rest. It can be a sweeper, not a sweeper, a bulky sweeper, you can say that. It has it can be my pivot, my defensive pivots if I want to. I can like play around with the EVs just so I can switch it in as many times as I can, so I can later on bring one of my sweepers to go and do as much work as they can. And this was our third pick, so our draft so far is looking really nice. Skarmory, Infernape, and Cresselia. I have the bulk, I have the attack, I have the speed. Now what I want more is attack and speed, so I was looking at the D rank tier, and there wasn't much that I really wanted there. Sorry, not the C rank tier. Actually, there was a couple of things. Lucario was there as well, but I already got Infernape, so Lucario wasn't really on my mind at this point. And I saw Axorus there, and I was like, damn, I'm going with Axorus. Base 147 attack is huge. I think it's the dragon that hits the hardest, if I'm not mistaken, apart from maybe Mega Garchomp, but I'm not sure about that. Base 97 speed is actually really good as well. It has Dragon Dance, Swords Dance. I can just late game sweep with it, or even early game go for Dragon Dance, put it do as much damage as I can on the other team, and then bring Infernape or something else late game to clean. It has as I said, great sweeping capabilities. Oh my god, English not my first language, sorry guys. But this will be our fourth pick, Axorus. Amazing Pokemon, and I'm gonna be calling this guy Witch Hacks. I don't know why, I just felt like it. I didn't find a good nickname for Axorus, so Witch Hacks it is. So with our fifth pick in the D rank, now here is where I really didn't have nothing else I wanted. So I went with Hitmontop. I went with Hitmontop for basically rapid speed. Was the main thing with it. I already had Infernape for the fighting type, but having Skarmory with Defog and Hitmontop with the rapid speed is amazing in my opinion. Because if I see the other team has like it can set up spikes on me, spikes or hazards on me, and then they have a defiant Pokemon, I won't be bringing Defog Skarmory. I will be bringing rapid spin Hitmontop as well. Or if the other team has a ghost type, I'll be bringing Defog Skarmory instead of rapid spin, which is really good because I can get rid of hazards both ways, which is really nice. Also, Hitmontop has amazing special bulk, 110 special defense, although it has shitty HP with only 50 or 55, but it's fine. I can manage that. It has amazing abilities in Intimidate and Technician, so I can be a bit offensive with Hitmontop if I want as well. It also has priority in Mach Punch and Bullet Punch for those fairies and for those Diancies, because I know Mega Diancie and regular Diancie got picked, so who knows, Bullet Punch might come in handy there if I do decide to bring him against them. But Hitmontop will be our fifth pick, and this guy will be known by Beyblade. When I was a kid, I used to play with the Beyblades. I still have my first Beyblade, which was a purple one. It was one of the best at the time. I really loved that one, so that would be Hitmontop. Speaking of Ambipom was our sixth pick in the E rank, and Ambipom was here for the speed. I do saw that my fastest Pokemon is only Infernape, base 108, so Ambipom in the E tier rank, I think it's a steal, because this thing being in the E rank, I don't think it does deserve to be higher. It gets It gets gang shot in with the Aura's Twitter moves, and Gang Shot destroys the likes of Sylveon. But the likes of basically all fairies, it destroys all fairies. It gets priority in Fake Out. Not the best priority, but if I do decide to set up the likes of Toxic Spikes, I can Fake Out and get as much residual damage on the other team as possible. It has amazing speed, as I said. Technician, U-turn core now with Infernape as well. That's always nice to get momentum, and that Technician ability is what basically the same with the speed was the two things that made me go with Ambipom. I can go also with Inner Power Technician, Technician Inner Power, and still deal a lot of damage. Even though Ambipom only has base 60 special attack, it still will hit super hard, especially on those the likes of Landorus Therians, Salamence, or anything that is super 4 times super effective. Hidden Power will hurt from an Ambipom, if not take it out. But this will be it. So we have Skarmory, Infernape, Cresselia, Haxor, Hitmontop, and Ambipom. As you guys can see, Skarmory and Cresselia are there just to basically stop these friendly attackers like Infernape, Haxor, and Ambipom from dying that early in the game, and so they can take those hits. So round 7 comes, and this is where all people were like, you this draft, man, fuck this draft, fucking bulky ass motherfucker. But round 7, we pick Blissey. Scarm, Crest, Blissey core. Oh my god. What is this guy doing? Does he want to stall everybody out? Nah. Like I said, this is all part of the plan. Skarmory, Cresselia, and Blissey will be my walls for all these friend attackers that I pick, because they can take any hits. Skarmory, Blissey, Cresselia, they basically cover each other, apart from maybe a dark stab move. But it is really nice having this core behind the likes of Infernape, Haxorus, Ambipom, because if I have Infernape, for example, on the field, if they want to go for a water move, I can go into Cresselia or Blissey, depending if it's physical or special. If they go for a ground move, I can go into Skarmory. It's just amazing. If they go for a second move, I can go into Cresselia or Skarmory Haxorus. If they go for a nice move, Blissey, even Infernape can switch in on it. But you guys know what I mean. Having this bulk behind the offense is really nice, and this was something that I lacked in the LBA. And Blissey does bring that to the team with a nice defensive core, Crest and Skarmory, as I said. It can be a Stardust Absorb as well with Natural Cure, which is amazing, because if I see that they're gonna go for a Will-O-Wisp on my Axors and I don't have a Lumberry, I just switch in my Blissey, take it, and then switch out back. I can absorb Toxics from Cresselia as well and then switch out. It's amazing. It also has a HP off the charts, 255. Oh my god, that is a lot. And it's also a Cleric on my team, Wish Passer, Heal Beller, or Aromatherapy. It's just amazing, and I felt that it really fit on my team. So this will be our 7th pick, and our 8th pick will be Thunderous Therian. I can't believe I actually got Thunderous on the 8th round. I was at the time when I was planning my draft, I wanted to make it maybe round 7, but I didn't want to make that Blissey Skarmory core as soon as possible before people notice what I wanted to go for. But Thunderous Therian in the 8th round is amazing. It brings what I'm missing, what I was missing, which was a special attacker. Base 145 special attack is amazing. Also with the 105 attack, it's also amazing. Speed of 101, which outspeeds all those base 100s and below, which is really actually an amazing speed tier for Thunderous to be honest. And it can hit on both sides with superpower knockoff. For the if I want to go physical for some reason, it has Nasty Plot. Oh my god, bulk up as well. Of course, it doesn't get that priority bulk up or Nasty Plot like his twin Thunderous Incarnate, but I think it still can hit just as hard. And it's also comes to my Ambipom and my Infernape U-turn core. Now it's gonna be a Volton core, which is amazing. And this is it for our 8th pick, which is Thunderous. And round 9 comes around, and I came up with Crawdont. Now, first I went with the Feraligatr at the draft, But luckily, because we did a live draft, if we do get sniped, we do it has a more pressure on you. So we do have 48 hours after the draft to make any changes to our team. And I woke up in the next day. I was looking at my team and I said, "Damn, I don't have a dark type." I was looking at the Pokemon that didn't get drafted, and Crawdon didn't get drafted. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna swap Crawdon for Alligator. Although Sheer Force for Alligator can hit just as hard because of Sheer Force, and it has a better speed tier. I think Crawdon fits on my team even better. It hits even harder than for Alligator, and it has the strongest knockoff in the game. That is amazing. Base 100, 120 attack. It does have a shitty speed tier in 55 because even after a Dragon Dance I can't outspeed the likes of the Lati Twins, for example, which is really annoying, but I can live with that. He has the strongest knockoff, it has priority in Aquajet, adaptability Aquajet, knockoff Whirlpool, it hurts a lot. It has setup in Dragon Dance and Sword Dance. If I can go a late game sweep with him, a Sword Dance and just Aquajet everything if there's no resistance, and I think Crawdon really fits on this team as well because it does go well with the likes of Infernape, Axorus, Blissey, Cresselia, Scramble. It goes well with the Dungannon Typhlosions. That's what I'm saying. And this is it for now. And the Mega round comes around, and I didn't know what Mega I wanted because I couldn't make a plan for a Mega because I would be 8th pick. So I was pretty sure that likes of Mega Altaria that I wanted really at the beginning was gonna be gone. Mega Lopunny will also be gone. What I didn't expect to be gone was Mega Venusaur. And when I saw that Mega Venusaur fell to me, I was like, oh my god, I can pick up this and fix that fighting weakness that my team had so far. With the Ambipom, Blissey, Crawdon, Infernape, and even Axor, they can take fighting moves. And like I said, if I go for a Roost on the fighting type with Skarmory, they can predict that and go for a fighting move and still hurt my Skarmory. So Mega Venusaur comes in and fix that. And now I completed my defensive core with Skarmory, Cresselia, Blissey, and Venusaur. And I feel like that is probably one of the best cores that I could get. Mega Venusaur is an amazing ability in Thick Fat, which basically takes away his weakness to fire and ice, getting only 2 weaknesses to poison, to psychic and flying, which is amazing in my opinion. It's easy, it's super easy to build a team around Mega Venusaur, to be honest. And the thing that I really love about it is that it's so difficult to break it, that my opponents will have to prepare super hard for this score, and I can just not bring it and bring my attackers just and go super hyper offensive. And if I want to go, I never go stall. That is just a promise I do, because I don't play stall. I hate long games, so I will never bring stall. Even if I do bring these 4 to a battle, they will not dare to stall. They will probably Venusaur be offensive, Skarmory will be choice banded, Blissey's choice bags, and Cresselia choice scarf, who knows. But so these 10 Pokemon are the ones that we can use every week. Now, in the TBU you have the bench, and the bench is like how am I gonna explain the bench? The bench is like a free agent Pokemon that you can but it only belongs to you, so it's only a free agent for you. But you can only make 3 changes with the bench, I think, this season, and you have to know when to change. And also, if you do make a change, you do have to keep an S, A, B, C, D, and E rank on your team, even if you change with the bench. And the bench can have like 2 B ranks on the bench. So the first Pokemon that I picked for the bench was a C tier rank, and it was a Lugia. Why a Lugia? I was looking at the Pokemon, and I wanted Staraptor, but Josh took Staraptor, so I was really sad about it. It wasn't a priority, but bird spam is probably one of the best things that one can have on the team. So Alucia was the next bird that was still on the board. It's not exactly a bird because it doesn't get brave bird, but it is a bird nonetheless. It's magical word, if you can say it, mucha lucha. But a lucha comes in, adds another typing, but it's also a speed demon basically. Base 118 speed is super amazing, and it has set up with the substitute. I can go for substitute over and over again until my citrus bear pops up and I get my burden, and go for a sword dance and then just clean up everything with acrobatics, flying press as well if I want to. If I'm feeling cheeky, or even a jump kick. But I think that Alucha is really good because it also counters my Mega Venusaur, so that was one of the reasons that I picked it. Now, 12th pick comes around, and I'm like, there's only one guy I want on the team. I left it to the bench because I knew I could get this Pokemon on the bench, and I picked Ambipom instead. But this guy is also a new rank. He should be S plus rank, to be honest, but it's none other than our MVP for the season. I even named this guy Ace. It's Typhlosion, best Pokemon in the game. What can I say about this guy? Choice Specs, Choice Scarf, Choice Bandit, Expert Belt. I can go defensive with the counter Seismic Dogs, Will-O-Wisp, Flame Body for those damn Mega Sableyes, or even Fling Toxic Core for those Sableyes, or Mega Sableyes. What the hell am I saying? All I know is that this Pokemon can do anything I want, and I will prove everybody that Typhlosion can work on the draft league. Amazing stats, 109 special attack, 100 speed. It had to be nerfed, I know, but still amazing. And this will be our ace, as I said. There's not much I can say about. You guys already know how good this guy is, so I'm gonna go to our last pick. Our last pick comes around, and I decided to pick Venomoth. I was like, ooh, I don't have a bug type. Might as well go with Venomoth. I gain Toxic Spike, I gain a Quiver Pass Pokemon. Not the best stats overall, but it has an amazing ability in Wonder Skin. It means that if I'm going for Quiver Dances and someone tries to paralyze me, they'll probably miss. If someone tries to burn me, they'll probably miss. If someone tries to freeze me, that is hacks. That is hacks. But Venomoth is here because I felt like I didn't feel nothing about this pick. I just thought that it would fit on my team. I can Quiver Pass to Typhlosion and sweep from there. I can Quiver Pass to my Thundurus, which should be a big problem for some of the players. And I feel that it has an amazing typing as well. In Bug Poison, it does have a lot of resistance, like Grass, Poison, Grass, Poison, Fighting. I don't know, man. A lot of resistance. That's it. Ground as well. No, ground is neutral. Goddamn, I can't think of anything right now. But this will be our team, the Dungannon Typhlosions. These are the 13 that I picked. I don't know. The only thing that I'll probably add at this time would probably try and get a bird on my team for the bird spam. But I really love this team. I have the offensive with the bulk to back it up, and that's what I really wanted at the time. And I'm really excited. I can't wait to start battling. We still don't know our schedules, and I'm really hyped to know who I battled. There's also a lot of scary drafts. Freedomian has a scary draft with them. Evolutions got. I know I should have taken Vaporeon Silver, but it is fine. Also, yeah, speaking of Silvio, my team doesn't have a fairy. But fairies are overrated. Anyway, I shouldn't say that. But this is it, guys. I really hope you guys enjoyed. Oh, this is not it. What I'm saying. I was talking about other drafts. There was a really nice draft that I liked. As I said, I love the Freedomian's draft as well. Super Gassi has a scary draft as well. Let me just pull this up so I can see what everybody has. So Super Gassi also has a scary draft. He has the likes of Azumarill, Terrakion, Hydreigon, Jolteon, Mega Charizard X as well. And he's super scary because you basically can't stop Charizard X unless you paralyze it. Let me see. Skyrender also has Double Genie, Thundurus, Landorus, Alakazam, Cobalion, Drapion, Gengar, Empoleon, Tyranitar. There's a lot of scary drafts in here. I'm not gonna say every draft because actually they all look scary now that I look at them. But this will be all for today, guys. I really hope you guys enjoyed. Please be sure to leave a like, a comment, and maybe subscribe if you like. If you guys want to see more TBU on this channel, and I really can't wait for the battles to start. And I will catch you guys next time. So peace.